From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Set to kick off.
They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
When you're on the road, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that brings the crowd into it. Now you're not just battling your opponent, you're battling yourself as well.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 up. 180.
Burrow looking to pass. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope it didn't come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
11. Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And now another one thrown incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go. Can. Stop.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
Set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Bengals drive about to get going. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 22 now, here's the second down and 9. Right back to Brown. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. This is Fant on the short completion. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go. 11.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
First down, Cincinnati.
11.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 180.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow.
Can you please start doing the Lions?
Big tight end. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Cincinnati.
Mike Gesicki, 49 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
I'm a 49ers fan.
7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
They're my favorite team.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 23. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Purdy. Got him on right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Purdy. Looking for the out route, and the ball comes out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Purdy looking to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
11.
From midfield now, Burrow. He'll try to pick it up himself. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
180. Right up. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle here to Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11, 11. 11, 11.
Now Burrow. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Second down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Get set, get set.
Final play of the half, Purdy. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Oh, some strong running. Inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 63 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40.
11 MT, 11 MT.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180.
Burrow on play action. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, that's caught downfield by Kittle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Burrow will throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
17 yards. That's another.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On one, ready?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. 180. Place hot. Hot. Shot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Shot. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
And Burrow going to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. Shot. Shot.
Burrow looking to pass. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Purdy now to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Throwing here, Purdy.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Purdy on 4th down.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
On one, ready?
Quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Here we go. 180. 12, 12, 12.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration, being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here's Purdy. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 69 yards. And the Niners use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Bengals 23.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. A good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking deep here for Chase. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 58 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
11 MT.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And nothing but daylight ahead.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. And the ball will come out. To the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Purdy bootlegging it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
First down.
Purdy.
49-yard line.
Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This one caught by Kittle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Sit on! Middle.
Throwing is Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. On the gain of 3 on. play, and that'll bring up second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held him to an okay gain.
And he stopped immediately there. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Hey, middle. Go right here.
Jackson now. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
DC, ready? 180. 180. Shot.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Set up.
Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Purdy looking to throw. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now he'll tuck this and run. Wide open receiver complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 24-yard line.
From the 24, Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
That's another 49er First and 10.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
14. Ravens 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Dances by him. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go ahead. Touch.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's second and 10.
Ready! Ready, shot! You are X.
Here's Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 45 yards. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than
right?
down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
Purdy now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, 71 yards. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Niners 21, Ravens 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Jackson going to keep it. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Middle. Yeah.
Back to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Go. Hey, report. No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Sit on. 180. You at X.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
Let's go.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
180. Sit on. 180. 13. Sit on. 180. Sit on.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. DeAndre Hopkins as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Jackson, a final shot before break. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Down the right sideline. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
13.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. A check down here for Henry. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, middle.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9.
49ers 21.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's